welcome back to another episode of Lost in Austin. Today we are in Cedar Park, Texas. I was actually out doing a delivery and it began to storm, and I looked up and I saw the most beautiful storm cloud. When I looked up, it's one of those things where when you look up at the storm cloud, you realize how small and how significant you are as a being within this universe. It was so intimidating, so beautiful. It was, there was just so many different thoughts going through my head as I looked at this cloud. So anyhow, we're in Cedar Park. We have a couple of Instacarts that I'm going to take you guys on. So sit back, enjoy the ride, stay dry, and I will talk to you guys again in the next clip. Hey, good morning and happy Monday. It is, what is today? September 6th? I don't know. It's Labor Day. I know that. So I am out here laboring on Labor Day. I got a batch through Instacart. I'm brushing my hair if you hear that sound. So got a batch through Instacart, and this batch is paying $26 and change for 6 miles. I believe it's approximately 6 items here at Sprouts, which is where we are currently. We're in Cedar Park, Texas, about to head into Sprouts and grab everything that we need, or that the customer needs, and make this delivery. I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about my Amazon Flex experience, right? Or initially what I wanted to do was sign up for Amazon Fresh. So in order to qualify for Amazon Fresh, you have to essentially sign up for Amazon Flex. And within Amazon Flex, there's options to do Amazon Fresh and a couple of other delivery services that they offer, one being Amazon Flex. So I signed up for the app. I got, all of my ducks in a row, and I was ready to go. So I got excited. I saw a batch for $77. Lord. So anyway, the batch was paying $77. So I grabbed the batch, and not really understanding the app properly, I grabbed the batch for Amazon Flex and not Amazon Fresh. Okay, cool. So I'm thinking to myself, $77, and it gives you an estimate of how long this batch should take. So according to the Amazon Flex app, this batch should take me approximately 3.5 hours to complete for $77. If you do the math, that's about 25 and change, $26 per hour. Okay, so that's reasonable. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll go ahead and we'll do this. So I get loaded up. I head to the warehouse to pick up my batch. And here's the thing, right? When you're doing Amazon Flex or Amazon Fresh, you don't know how many orders you're going to get. You don't know how much distance you may have to travel. You are basically accepting these orders blindly, crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. So that I am not a fan of. So I get there. Okay, you guys, we're at Sprouts right now. So as much as I want to continue this story, we're going to have to put a pin in it for right now because we have to go in here and make some money. So give me just a second. I got to pop my earrings in because you want to look cute while you're out here shopping. You never know who might see you. So got my earrings. Where's my mask? Please say I have my mask. Do I have my mask? I don't have my mask. Oh, I have my mask. Okay. So I got my mask. We're going to put this on really quick, and we are going to head into Sprouts so we can get this shopping over and done with. I'll see you guys on the inside, and when I come back, we'll talk more about my Amazon Fresh experience. It's a beautiful morning. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so we got everything we needed. Except for that. Look how beautiful it is out here. Okay, so we are going to head to our drop-off location. Okay, guys, so we have a little bit of a stretch on, what is this, Lakeline? So we're on Lakeline Boulevard right now. And we are headed to Cedar Park, Texas. I'm sorry, to Leander, Texas, to drop off our order. This is about maybe 6 miles, from the store, so not far at all. That Sprouts was probably 1.5 miles from my house, so let's say we have a rough estimate of about 8 miles, right? So when I'm doing the math and I'm trying to accept an order, I need to get a minimum of $2 per mile. So if an order is 12 miles, it needs to at least be $24 for me to accept it, because that's going to cover me $1 there and $1 back. and that is a very doable distance for that wage. But for this one, I'm actually making $3 per mile, so that's even better. So I'm excited about that. So again, we're headed to Leander. This is our first order of the day. We're gonna drop this off. But while I'm on my way here, I did want to revisit the conversation from earlier where I was talking about Amazon Flex. So I mentioned to you guys earlier that when you sign up for Amazon Flex, you're basically accepting these orders blindly. You have absolutely no idea what you're getting into. The only thing that you have advance notice of is the pay and the amount of time that they estimate that it should take. That's it. So you don't know which direction you're going. You don't know how many packages or how many deliveries you may have. You know absolutely nothing. So I accepted the batch. It was $77. The estimated time was 3.5 hours. Again, so after doing the math, I'm like, okay, that's about $26 an hour. I'll go ahead and accept that. We can do it. So boom. I get dressed. I head to the warehouse to pick up my batch. When I get to the warehouse, the guy rolls out this trolley, you know, with I don't know how many packages on it. Now, granted, they weren't really huge packages, but it was just a lot of them. In fact, there were 48 deliveries in total. 48. That's too shy of 50. Now, this is my first time ever doing Amazon Flex. And so when I see 50 packages, and granted, some of these may be door to door, you know, neighbors, so, you know, you may have 3 orders in a row. You don't necessarily know what the rhythm or cadence of the delivery might be. But when I saw 50 orders, 50 deliveries, I called the guy over and I said, hey, yeah, come grab these. I will not be doing this today. I will not be doing this. Just as fast as I was about to do Amazon Flex, I just felt completely deflated in that moment. Like, are you serious? Like, this is how much you think my time is worth. You want me to drive to your warehouse, wait for the order to be brought out to my car, scan each one of these packages, organize them in my car in a way that makes sense so that I'm able to deliver them and help to reduce the amount of time it's going to take for me to complete these, drive to 48 different locations, get out of my car 48 times, get back in my car 48 times, potentially run into who knows what sort of delivery issues. You know, you have apartments where you don't have the gate code. Some of these apartments, they have the buildings in a weird, you know, pattern, so you're trying to figure out exactly where the building is. Some of the buildings, some of these more upscale buildings, you're locked at a certain floor, so you can't get into it. So there's a whole lot of potential issues that could arise in my mind on 48 orders. It's not going to be just, you know, here, 1, 2, 3, you know, and you're done. There's going to be a lot of issues that you have to account for. So I feel like that 3.5 hour block that they're paying you for is extremely underestimated. So I called the guy and I said, hey, baby, you need to get these packages, because what I will not be doing is 48 deliveries for $77. That is too much of my time. I know the value of my time, and I know how much effort this is going to require, and this is not worth it for me. It's not. So my very first Amazon Flex order was a no-go. After seeing the amount of work that goes into Amazon Flex, I am bewildered as to why anyone would do it. I really am. You know, you have to really understand the value of your time and understand that when you accept these orders, it's about wear and tear on your vehicle. It's about the gas that you're putting into it. It's about the physicality of what you're, you know, of what the things that you're lifting and delivering. It's about the potential for you to be in an accident. Who knows what could happen, you know, as a result of you being out on the road trying to deliver these goods for Amazon, who is paying you pennies. So for me, no, I'm not doing it. You know, I can do Instacart, and I've had orders that paid me $70, $80, right, for, you know, one delivery. Now, granted, it's going to be a bulky delivery. You're going to have to go to a big box store, and you're going to have, you know, 13 gallons of milk, you know, what have you. So it's going to be a lot of labor involved in those too. But for me, I'd rather do that than have to make 48 deliveries. I'm sorry. So I see a lot of YouTube videos where people are comparing gig app to gig app. You know, like, is Amazon Fresh better than Walmart Spark? Is, you know, DoorDash better than Grubhub? And the reality is, Each application has its pros and its cons, every single one. What it comes down to is you. What makes this the most sense for you? So for me, I'm gonna give the Amazon Flex app another go, but I'm only gonna do Amazon Fresh. And if I do an Amazon Fresh order and it is comparable to the experience that I had doing Amazon Flex, it's a no-go for me, period. I'll just stick to Instacart. Just because for me, this is what I'm used to. I know the ins and outs of Instacart for the most part. So I like the app a lot better. I like the interface. It's just, this is home. So anyway, you guys, I don't want to talk to you longer than necessary. Oh, it's a beautiful day. People are out riding their bikes. So I will see you guys at the delivery location. Let's get this dropped off. And again, we will see where the rest of the day takes us. Again, we are on Lakeline Boulevard in Cedar Park and heading towards Leander, Texas. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Okay, so delivery is complete. You can probably see the groceries on the front porch there. And we are off to our next adventure.
Two Garden Center U21s.
Well, thanks for your time.
Sure, but listen.
Yeah?
Well, the Garden Center is literally outside.
Yeah.
You know, I'd look around the registers.
Okay.
Or someplace up there, maybe in a side
It might be
stack.
out some random.
Right, yeah, I got down a side stack out there. It might be a little bit more done things.
Look. Let's split up. I'm gonna come in. It is cooler in here. Little girl. Little girl. Shaking,